We once heard from one of our guests that they thought that the Ritz-Carlton was a magical place where unexpected things can happen, and we think these stories really bring that to life, and as soon as we saw the ideas, it really came true.
Hotels are like film sets. They're places where people come for a brief amount of time. They're the perfect locations for storytelling, and short stories in particular.
In a changing market, it's more important than ever for brands to leave a mark. We wanted to deepen our relationship with our guest base by engaging them with new and surprising content, while at the same time introducing the Ritz-Carlton to a completely new audience. Harper's Bazaar and Esquire were the perfect global partners to do that with.
At the same time, Hearst and Harper's, we are storytellers. This isn't advertising, this is filmmaking.
Together, we developed an international talent search that invited new voices in filmmaking to explore the infinite possibilities of a stay at the Ritz-Carlton, using a very simple premise.
A lot of brands just go for getting, a big star and a big director and a big writer to just do something that feels like a commercial. I think here we have the opportunity to actually be the beginning of something really special.
Maybe 5 days before the call to action closed, where I think we had 80 entries. And we said, we'll probably have 160 by the end of the weekend. And then we ended up with 450 stories.
So what I want to try and achieve today is, if possible, if we can basically get a top 10, but then obviously our top 5 will be the ones that we are going to make.
Our vision is to inspire life's most meaningful journeys. We often talk about we're not in the hotel business. We're in the business of helping individuals create memories. In this case, inspiring creatives to tell their stories and to have that vision of thinking about what could happen in a hotel suite.
Just the gravity was something that I felt people would really make people feel something.
I am so happy about the final 5. I can't wait to see how they come to life at the properties.
We're in Grand Cayman, but we're just setting up for our first shot.
To see those stories come to life in our hotels is so special. It's something we haven't done before.
We work closely with our luxury leaders in each continent, and while we had a handful of potential ideas for this campaign, the stay was the one our continent partners immediately saw as a perfect fit between brand and hotel, and one that would work around the world. Continuing the idea that our hotels and suites are places where any number of things can happen, we developed a program with Hearst and through our own channels that would go deeper into the infinite possibilities presented in the films themselves and a stay at the Ritz-Carlton. We've been thrilled to see how the viewership changes by region and by country. It really is a true global campaign.
More.
There's an old saying that when you try to please everyone, you please no one. I'd like to think that in many ways we proved that one wrong with the stay. We made films our writer-directors, cast and crew can be proud of, while at the same time achieving the goals and objectives of the business side. But we're proud that we came out with a very clean campaign, and one that has been effective across virtually every measure, from custom content and traffic drivers, straight through to the teasers and the films themselves, which have shown a positive lift not only on our brand, but intent to visit, and also intent to recommend both the Ritz-Carlton and the loyalty program.
Over 120 setups in 3 days. That's an incredible achievement. We should all be very proud.
And at the heart of all of this were our 5 filmmakers, emerging talents that, thanks to the stay, have been given an international platform for their creative vision and create a world of storytelling that will live on long beyond the lifetime of the campaign itself.
Okay, guys, that's a wrap!
That's a wrap!
Thank
you, that's a wrap. Well done, everybody.